Dad said thank God for another day because he made another way for you to make $1 million. So I sit on your ass cheeks. Listen, my head's up like a nosebleed. Tell your nosy people today is. Listen. Literally, listen. Sometimes actions won't tell you like a voice could. Because actions could sometimes make you believe, oh, they care. But they really doing it like, man, I'm tired of your ass. Like, here, man, here you go. And you thinking they care. You get what I'm saying? So, spend your time also listening to everything. When someone, like, for instance, this is a personal, actual, like, fact that happened on some Fendi fact, how y'all be saying Fendi fact. Well, let me tell y'all some facts. I had an associate of mine that I dearly like feel like I be over the top as a friend. You get what I'm saying? Like I be like, I do anything to lift this person up, especially if you my associate, someone that I speak to or hang around with. I'm not about to be on some funny stuff. Like the same way I would expect my worth and my respect to be. I will also give you the same thing and show you the same thing. But I was hyped, as y'all see, about my situation. You see my hair or whatever. So I was, hype and I was happy and I look happy, but I got some personal things going on. This is why I needed to get my hair done. Because, as a female, spending money just make you feel good. So I went spend some money to make myself feel good and look good. And I went around, the people that I uplift all the time. And I was like, hey, I didn't say I need uplifting, but I went with this spirit of heightenedness already, like I always do. But for one, if you know me or assume that you know me, you should at least ask me, am I right? Like, or at least just hype me up. You know what I mean? Keep the spirit going. But I'm all, hey, look at me, and this is all I get. Wow. You gotta listen. You have to listen. Because that didn't knock me down from my whole, but it did on the low. You know what I'm saying? Because it made me focus on how much I put out there. How much I do. And it's not to receive back, but at least it's to have. Especially with those that you have. So I just felt like, wow. Okay, like I overdo. I think that just because I'm the way I am and I'm so uplifting and I'm so like, oh my God, no, you cannot sit on this floor if you down. Like, get your ass up. We gonna do something. I'm that type of person. So if I'm a lift you up no matter what type person, if I'm a person that would turn it around, if I could financially, I would help too. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm that type of friend. So I just felt, obviously that's why I started and opened up with associate, because I thought we was friends, but apparently that's my associate, because my friend would be hyped for me. My friend, first of all, my friend is gonna be like, God damn, bitch, you look bad as hell, because what bitch like this don't look bad with her hair straightened, especially if I don't even straighten my hair. So I just feel as though, listen to not just your actions and your words, but listen to others' actions and their words, and listen to where they go with things. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes people make it seem like they there for you, but in reality, they just need you there for them. So they say what you need to hear in order for you to be there for them. And sometimes people don't realize that because they too busy trying to be there for somebody that they ain't even listening to the fact that's out there. Actions do speak. That's why it's called sign language. That's why it's called sign language. So listen, because actions do speak. And I had to break it down in my own personal experience just so you could get a glimpse of what I'm talking about, because sometimes people just be like, man, you just be talking and saying anything. It makes sense, but it doesn't add up to a whole dollar. Like, it makes like 95 cents because they be missing 5% of what I'm saying. Like, you're not really listening. You get what I'm saying? You have to listen. You have to pay attention to your surroundings. You don't just listen to when people talk. You listen to when they move, when they speak, what they do, how they moving, how they looking. I mean, facial expressions, because people could be like, and their eyes could be like, bitch, I fucking hate you. Like, I hope a car fucking hit you later. So you have to pay attention. And you have, the worst part about it is that you have to guess whether it's genuine or not. Like, that's the part that will have you like, so what is it? Like, what's going on? Like, damn, like, I was paying attention. I thought we was good. I thought we was this. Yeah, but guess what? That's for you being in your head too much. Nobody told you to think for others and assume that others is going to be like you. Stop assuming that people listen to actions. Actions are sign language. Listen, please. It's saying something. It's saying something. I don't care to who. And not concerned, because right now some people like, this don't concern me. Like, I'm good. You think you good until something happen. It might not hit you with a person, but it will hit you with bills. It will hit you with a job. It will hit you in a relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be all about you. Excuse me. It don't have to necessarily be all about you. It could just be like something you building with somebody else. It's not going to go right because of the third person or because of the other person. You get what I'm saying? It don't have to necessarily be about you. It could just be your job and they ain't doing something right. And now you over here trying to overdo what you got to do because you thinking, oh, you just got to help or you just got to do your part. But in reality, it ain't got shit to do with you. It's because of somebody else ain't doing their stuff. So you got to be aware of your surroundings. You can't just think, oh, it has nothing to do with my personal life. Everything has to do with your personal life. As if it's around you, it has to do with your personal life. I don't care if it's not in your personal life. If it's around you, it has to do with your personal life because it's around you. And that's what I realized, and that's why I'm sending this message out today, because I have a few that's around me, just to be around me, just because I'm an uplifting person. And hey, why not? When I'm down, you always around to just make me smile, make me happy, make me see the side that I'm not paying attention at, make me think about the great I have been doing and focus on the change I could make in that wrong that happened or the not right that's happening, because sometimes things are not wrong. They're just not right because you ain't make it right. So just like I said, listen and pay attention to all your surroundings. When you use your legs, your mind start working. Once your mind start working, you could cross your eye. Yeah, you could cross your T's, dot your I's. You know what I'm saying? You could focus more. You could be about your word. You could set up a goal, knock it down, set up another one. You get what I'm saying? You could believe in yourself, have faith in yourself. You could stand for something before you fall for anything. You don't want to fall for anything. You get what I'm saying? Be about your word. Don't ever, just because, like me, I'm not going to let my associate knock me down because you ain't lift me up when I felt I was up and I just needed somebody else to be up with me. So like that, I could continue being away from the thoughts in my head that was making me feel down. You get what I'm saying? But they don't know that. I didn't speak up. But you don't need to speak up. You need to listen to people's actions, especially if you're around them. So like I said, just make sure you listen while you focus and you doing. But don't stop. Don't stop. Don't sit here and be like, well, let me stop right here. They catch up with it. No. If you miss something, keep going. It's going to come back to you. Anything you miss, always come back to you. And it's crazy because people always tend to go back to think that they missed something. Now you backstepping on something that's going to continue to follow you. So now you really just holding yourself back because now you're restarting for what? I don't get it. But the moral of my story to tell you guys today is, besides getting money and thanking God for another day to make $1 million, I'm telling you to focus on your surroundings, focus on what you get yourself into, and focus on where you at. Because everything has a lesson to teach you, whether it's speaking up or sign language. But you have to listen. So focus, pay attention, and don't stop. Other than that, Get money, everybody. Get money. If you on your ass, well, good morning to you.